Go. So, welcome back. This was going to be our mega episode, but we ran into an audio error very early on, and then the game crashed. I do have that 33 minutes of recording. Me and Stocky are basically incomprehensible, but we're gonna go through here, look at the items that we did pick up, uh, start again, continue our mega episode, and then that 30 minutes will be unlisted but in the playlist, so it will be accessible if anyone does want to try to watch it. Really, all you missed is the cutscene of her interacting with items, as well as us talking about nonsense.
I got a hug from a cat.
You did, but that was when we weren't recording.
Yeah.
So I think
Casserole
this
gave me a big hug.
is a fun time to ask.
Yes.
How are you feeling about the game so far? Like, what are your... Do you think this is, like, more metaphorical or literal? Or do you think it's, like,
Can
a
it be
weird
both?
mix? Yeah.
I feel like it's both. It's like it's a Jacob's Ladder situation where it's being perceived one way by these girls, and we're seeing how they're perceiving it, but the truth is probably much more complex than that.
Oh, that's interesting. That sign wasn't here before.
Oh, hey, careful. Children be seesawing. You best
Uh,
look out.
yeah. Do you want to explain Jacob's Ladder to me, by the way?
Okay, so Jacob's Ladder is a movie about a guy.
Because I thought that
Uh,
was a flower.
oh, no, no, no. It's actually a whole ass movie and a thing in the Bible. But Jacob, well, I forget what the protagonist is called. I think he is Jacob. Jacob's Ladder. Jacob is a guy who was in the army, and I don't know which war it was, but it was the one where it gets real bad for everyone.
Korean War?
Probably Korean, Vietnam, something like that. But
Or no, yeah,
basically,
you're
he's like,
if he's American, it's probably Vietnam.
yeah, it's the kind where he's like left with a lot of PTSD. So he goes back home, and like a lot of it seems to be like him trying to readjust to what normalcy is, but he can't because so much has changed since he's been gone. And intercut with him trying to adjust and adapt to basically his new life, and everything that's changed and the unfamiliarity of it all, he's having these weird, fucked up visions and nightmares. And it's like freaking him out as that he's like, being dragged into a hospital and, being operated on. He's like freaking out, and he's like, and he's starting to like blur the lines of reality and, this fantasy together, and he's like freaking out constantly. Anyone who doesn't want to hear spoilers for Jacob's Ladder, probably skip ahead to some point. Who cares?
Yeah, because I'm
But
probably not going to watch the movie.
yeah, probably. Anyway, so it turns out while he was in Vietnam, or yeah, we'll say it's Vietnam. It's always Vietnam. Uh, he and his team, his little group of soldier buddies,
Look how
were
dark the theater is for Robin.
oh shit, yeah. I mean, well,
Is this actually a glitch? I
ladies and
don't think
gentlemen,
this should be this dark.
nah. So okay, so Robin the Great. Anyway, he and his team are exposed to an experimental chemical called ladder, and it's supposed to be like a drug that would make them fight better, but it also sort of made them crazy. And the whole movie actually is Jacob's last sort of fleeting moments of consciousness as he's being operated on, because he was shot while on this drug. He was shot and he is dying actively. And he's basically dreaming that he got to go home, but he did not. So he's actively dying. And at the end, he does finally die.
This is not right, I don't think.
Man, this is a dark wood. This is what happens.
It's like, look, things aren't being rendered correctly, I think. One sec.
Man, this game really doesn't want us to 100% it.
Let's go back and choose a girl.
Is someone sawing something or breathing just really heavily?
That's hyperventilation, baby.
Sounds like sawing. But yeah, that's sort of like the rough plot of Jacob's Ladder.
That's fucked
Roughly.
up.
Oh yeah, mentally fucked up. It's one of those like think pieces where you have to like think about it for a while, and you're like, man, because that's like shit that would actually happen. They'd be like, whoops, we may have accidentally exposed, some people during the war to like a weird fucked up chemical. Our bad.
And then they
And
don't do
everyone who's,
anything about it.
yeah, they say our bad, whoops, and the guys who are like experiencing very bad side effects to the poisoning are like, what the fuck? The fuck was that, dude? I think there was something like, it was something called like Agent Orange.
Is that
And
breathing gonna stop?
I hope it does. Sounds like a dog is right next to me.
It sounds to me like a woman. This time, I think the glitch happened because we got too close to Grandma's house before I started wandering off. And the game didn't know how to, like, correct me going off the path, color-wise.
The game couldn't cope. The game was like, she's getting too close to 100%ing. We gotta do something, guys. God, Casserole, you are
Or at least
so
100%ing the
fat.
flowers.
We gotta 100% those flowers. We've gotta.
We literally only have 5 left.
Find those flowers!
I'm trying, Beesh.
But yeah, that's Jacob's Ladder. What other movie plots do you want me to summarize poorly?
None that I can think of. Are you playing with Cass's paws?
I'm playing with his belly. He's flopped over, and I'm like,
Hey, look, there's where we're supposed to die.
Oh, great.
So let's walk around the edges and see if we can spot flowers.
I'm not... Okay, don't bite me. I'm just readjusting you, because you're very heavy.
You're so fat.
Very heavy little man. You're a big man. Big boy. You ain't never gonna get taken away from me because you're underfed. Mr. Cheez-Its. You love Cheez-Its. You'd probably eat a whole deviled egg if I gave you one. Cats love deviled eggs. They also like butter.
Shouldn't have butter, though.
Do not give cats butter. Except if it's like a little tiny microscopic lick.
Because they're, like, lactose intolerant. You're not supposed to give them peanut butter either. Because, like, the way it sticks to the roof of their mouth is dangerous for them.
Well, see, my thought process on it all, like, if you gave them a tiny sliver of it, like, smaller than, like, your pinky nail on its shortest cut, it should be fine.
See,
like,
that, you know what that's not true for?
Dogs.
Dogs and grapes.
Yeah, no, fuck. Don't give dogs grapes. Grapes and dogs don't mix.
What the hell is this? Oh, it's a pillow. This is the pillow where we found the knife.
I don't fuck around with that. I feel like dogs is one of those animals that can eat like a whole pigeon off the ground raw and alive and be fine. But if they
and then poop it out and eat again.
Yeah. But if they eat like a sliver of garlic, they're gonna need surgery.
Oh my god, we finally found a flower again.
Victory shriek!
See, the problem is because I didn't just follow all the flowers in a straight line when we did this before. Oh, we have more than 5 left. Oh, it didn't save some of our flowers when it crashed.
Fuck me! I'm sorry, Cass. That was so loud. That was so loud, baby boy.
Did you startle him?
I startled him. I'm sorry.
How dare
I'm a
you.
bad person. I'm a bad person.
Need you keenly watching for them sparkles, Stalky, in case I miss them.
Oh, okay. I'll stop lovingly staring at this beast.
I know it's hard. It's a very distracting tummy.
Well, now he's sitting on his tummy, so now I can brush it. And he likes brushes.
One of the few cats who do.
Oh, he loves it. I think it's because he has dandruff.
You ever think about how you found him in the ditch and now he probably couldn't survive 2 seconds on the porch?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me?
This boy has
Like,
been luxuried into no survival instincts.
Like, I think his brain has shrunk. I think he was bimbofied.
You fucking ironed his brain.
No wrinkles up here.
Fun
Ooh,
fact, did you
ooh,
know that's how we know that koalas can't think?
dead ahead flower. Yeah!
It's because
Yeah!
koala brains are completely smooth.
Don't bite me!
He has opinions.
He says, don't call my brain smooth. I am not a koala.
I got to explain to someone about koala fecal pap yesterday. That was fun.
My favorite koala fact is that they all have chlamydia.
My favorite koala fact is if you tell a baby koala to eat shit, it'll be like, I already do that.
What do you mean, do it? I already was doing it.
Fun fact,
Um,
koalas are one of the only marsupials with a back-facing pouch.
Fun fact, koalas can't eat off flat surfaces.
No, they can. They won't.
Okay, cat.
To
So
clarify,
heavy. Bye,
koalas
buddy.
are, because koalas don't think, literally, they do not think, they are incapable of it. It's all instincts. They cannot recognize eucalyptus leaves when they're not on a branch, so if you don't serve it to them on a branch, they'll just stare at a plate of food and starve to death.
I wonder how they figured that out.
Koalas probably kept starving to death.
It's probably like how they managed to finally explore the Antarctic. Like people kept dying and they just kept sending people. Be like, maybe this group won't die.
So let me get. That's one of my favorite stupid. Like, oh, that's an interesting touch. Is that one of these trees has oh, she's gonna take a nap. Oh, there's a flower over there.
Don't take a nap, small child. Look, it's where she landed.
I didn't know you could interact with this. I literally was just trying to reorient myself. Oh, that's ominous, actually.
Oh yeah, that's like a ritual sacrifice. You have sacrificed the child. Child sacrificed.
I saw a flower. Where did it go?
There,
it is.
run! Speed. Speed is key! Okay, hold on. He wants out now. I want in, I want out, I want in, I want out.
Welcome to having a cat.
The fuck you mean welcome? This has been my life from day one. There's always been a Felidae in the house.
Felidae.
Felidae. Which is a good movie, by the way. Felidae is a good movie.
It's such a fun word to say, also.
Oh, you know what? Recently this happened last night. My mom watched Watership Down
For the first time?
for the first time. She had heard me talk about it, but she finally watched it. I was not there to attend because I was doing other stuff. And she came back to me and she was like, "What the hell was going on?"
Yeah,
What were these-
the movie's great, but honestly, you'll have a better understanding of events if you read the book.
Oh yeah, like that's what I told her. I was like explaining to her why these rabbits have like weird words for everything. It's because in the back of the book they have like a dictionary for the rabbit's sort of vocabulary lexicon.
Yeah, it's not like Warrior Cats where you gotta just figure it out as you go along.
Yeah, where you just have to go by like context clues, like kitty pet, huh? I wonder what that means. Thunderpath, the fuck is that?
You mean the fucking car?
You mean the fucking road? God, I would have killed for like any point in time. I haven't read Warrior Cats in many a moon. And I'm sorely grieved for that. But I would love for the Warrior Cats to just encounter like a cat that's just like, I know what these things are. This is a road, that's a car. The humans, the two legs? Yeah, no. Listen,
Oh, yeah.
they just want to vaccinate you guys.
Just to clarify, by the way, it will probably give us a worse grade because of... Whoa, holy shit, those flowers spawned out of nowhere. Give
Get
us
it.
a worse grade. Oh my god, these are the last two flowers. The other one's all the way over there. And then we can kill.
then we can kill.
Unless it gives us the last item to find.
Yes. Kill. Kill.
I will say...
Destroy.
Uh, what was I saying? I got distracted by the flowers.
Warrior cats.
That doesn't.
Lower grade.
Oh yeah, a lower grade. We got them all.
Oh, we got 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
God, I feel bad because we've only been going for 15 minutes.
No, this is a good episode. It's watchable.
I know, but I kept talking this up as our mega episode, and then I fucked up the recording.
No, you can't be too harsh on yourself.
Oh yeah, we should probably go back and read over the items we did find. So we found the balloon.
Balloon. Is this the balloon that I lost on my birthday? No, that thing's gone. It's long gone. Digging in the dirt, getting dirty nails, scratching in the grave. Dirty, dirty dirt, dirty, dirty dirt. That'll be my hit song on Maggots from the Grave. Maggots of Hate. That's what the band was.
Begging you to actually design Maggots of Hate. It's time for another Stalky fan ban.
Stalky fan bands. I can't actually play a musical instrument to save my life, but like, my god.
My god,
And
can
I
you
dream.
design some fuck bands? And also,
Rick.
why are all the bands you design hot? You can't keep doing that.
Cause it's my nature. Fuck! Okay, okay. Okay, that's good, that's okay.
What happened?
Oh, I thought some resin had spilled that I was working with. And I hadn't noticed.
Alright, shit. I guess this is now going to be the shortest episode, including the epilogue, because the epilogue is pretty fast.
Yay!
I guess, should we just go kill Robin, or should we try to find these last three items? I don't think we can find these with her. I think these were other girls' items, so they only, like, can be got by those girls.
Oh well, you know what? B plus is a passing
But you know
grade.
what? This is the first time I've ever gotten all the flowers.
C's get degrees.
So that's something. Let's suffer. Oh yeah, we'll get a worse grade because of the game crashing, so it's only going to register us as having found specific things in this session, I think.
Ooh. Ah well. What are you gonna do? Replay the whole thing? Ooh. Oh yeah, love this Blair Witch camera.
We'll see if there's anything we can interact with in the graveyard before we get wolfed.
Get wolfed.
Is she gonna just go back to the grave and play in it?
Get wolfed, my next band.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. An urn?
We found Robin's last item.
Hey! Dear Lord, make heaven be fun. Make heaven be a fun place. Amen. Weird thing to say, Robin.
Alright, no. We gotta wait for him to get away from the grave so we can trigger him. Nope, get out of there. I'm not having you be stuck in a repetitive cutscene. God, the sounds.
It's making noises like a hungry stomach.
Look how stupid she is about this. Watch.
She's like, I love this doggy. Yay! Man, she is just fucking around. Robin ain't never seen the movie Cujo.
God, the church bells.
Where are we going? Hey, mister, where are we going? Oh, hey, look, a tree.
I feel like Robin's is one of the most ominous, because you almost want to believe that the werewolf seems harmless. With the way it dances around with her, like, and seems uncaring of her presence.
Yeah. Oh fuck, no Red Hood. She's hoodless. She's out of the hood. She looks like... Okay, you know how she jumped on the wolf and was like, alright, Bronco time? She
Yeah.
looks like when you... If someone was, like, thrown off something at a very high, hard speed,
Oh yeah.
and she's sort of, like, ragdolled bad.
You know, that connection with the ground that can snap your skull and your neck in one go.
Yeah, she's
I
like
don't.
that position like a zombie would be in.
Though remember, we always get like flashes of their death at the end, so
Yeah.
like
Let's see what
I
the
think that was
reality
part of
is.
it, but I don't think she was lucky enough for that to be the killing blow.
Oh shit. She probably like broke her neck at like a weird angle and she uh laid there paralyzed and then like the dogs came. The dogs came.
Yeah,
And
like I've mentioned before that like a couple of them do feel very literal. Like Carmen's is very literal, uh, and and then you have the more esoteric ones like Rose's. I feel
yeah.
like Robin's is supposed to be very literal. God, this one feels like it's take both faster and longer than the rest. I feel like Robin was placed closer than the other girls.
Listen, she's got short legs.
Okay, we're loading into Grandma's house.
Oh
And for
shit.
Robin's, it is destroyed, which I think tells to the fact that she probably had the most violent end.
Yeah, there's some claw scritchies.
Everything's like in disarray. It's dark. The blue lighting, the red outside, the like ink splats that you are they blood or are they hair? You can't tell. Here's one of the secret stairways we unlocked.
Ooh. What the fuck is that? Is that a cradle?
That is a cradle with a bird's nest in it.
Uh-huh.
And then you notice there is a birthday with a seat for each girl, a full moon. Very bad moon JPEG though. Or no, it's a PNG. This was like just on the cusp where they were switching from JPEGs to PNGs in games.
Oh yeah.
This was 2009. I will say I do love this a lot. Like, look, this is sick as fuck.
Oh yeah, the positioning of the moon.
The
Like,
bed.
is that an altar? Oh, it's a bed. Oh!
Ripped to shreds.
Okay, yeah, that's I called it. I called it.
So yeah, see, it doesn't understand that we collected everything and unlocked everything.
Wolf encountered? Yes. Success. You get a C. C's get degrees, baby. Oh, Cass, come on. I'm trying to
Now,
enjoy.
what could be next?
Wait, 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 wait. Oh shit. Oh, oh shit.
Let me know when you're ready.
It's that bitch. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. Go, go, go.
The
I
girl
let the
in
cat
white.
in. Who are you, wench?
She's like 11. Stop calling her that. It's raining now.
You could be a wench in 11.
It's raining now, as it has with every girl.
Is she grandma?
No. You'll understand.
Is she
Because while this is virtually the same, I'm letting it play through for the drama of this being the final time we're going to walk this path.
the path? Look at that font. Harvey and Salmon? You're some fucked up dudes. La 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 la. Go to Grandma's house. Look at that run.
So fun fact, I've never actually tried to go off the path with her. But notice you can go to all of the areas. So, like, see how they're all on the map?
Yeah.
So I do want to... I've never gone off the path with her, so I am going to see what it looks like when we do.
I don't like it. It's making that noise. I don't like it.
Because, fun fact, there is a prologue, and in the prologue, you do play as the girl in white.
Then what the hell are we doing now? If this is the epilogue...
This is the epilogue. The prologue is a demo.
Full circle.
Also, she's one of the only ones you can actually run in the wolf area. She's the only one you can run in the wolf areas with.
It's because she's a free spirit, and therefore pure at heart.
Wait, I didn't think out the fact. I don't know. Oh, okay, so look. See, it has Grandma's house on there, so we can always find our way back.
Yay.
So, like, I think this is meant to be the last chance to get all the items. But we're not going to do that. Unless you want to.
You know what? We have put so much into this, I'm like, I can't do another minute more. I gotta see how this ends, and then you can explain everything to me.
Well, that's the thing is, Path is such a what you make it game, there's not really anything to explain it unless you want my specific theories and takes.
I like specific theories and talkies.
And then after that, I'm gonna get more pizza.
Hell yeah, more pizza. The cat is eating exceptionally loud.
And look, you can see that sign that we saw in one. Oh, I understand what happened. Like, Robins really did kind of glitch the fuck out at first.
Look at their running. Scoliosis having run.
But this is 2009. Modeling wasn't what it is today.
You're right. Modeling was forever changed by America's Next Top Model.
Shut up.
See, that's how you run when you wear those knee-high boots from Spencer's.
Look at that confidence, though.
See that? I'm going to the house.
Now, this is not gonna... This is going to be interesting, isn't it?
I'm frightened. Tell me. Doctor, give me the news. Are we the wolf?
Now.
Oh, hey, look.
Do you remember what that is? Ruby's end room. These are each of their death rooms.
Tree.
It's like, here's Ginger's end room. Here's, Rose's. And here's Robin's.
Fucking missed that hole, I guess. Oh, hey, look, Grandma. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Grandma. I'm not one of your granddaughters. I'm a complete stranger.
Wait for it. Wait, she has items to collect?
So confused. What?
Wait for it. I don't know why they came back before Ruby, because the rest of them did come back in age order. Uh, and then it all starts again.
Okay, explain.
So there's not really an explanation for the ending, but I can give you my theories if that's good enough for you.
Yeah, yeah. Give me something. Give me
So
something to
my
chew on.
theory is that the what happens in the forest is literal, but it is representative in deflections of each of the girls. In their experiences. Because, as I mentioned before, there is bonus material that was used as promotional material outside of the game, which was the websites and blogs and pages relating to these girls. Uh, so I believe that there is something wrong with the forest, and that it and its locations and the things that have happened there result in creatures that take the shapes of people who would be able to lure you in by your vices, your weaknesses, your insecurities. I believe that the girl in white is someone who originally perished in the forest by the hands of someone who was supposed to care for her, or by a wolf of her own, and now she acts as a sort of guardian of the forest, and that's why we see her bloodied at the end. I believe that each of the girls did die, but the girl in white was able to save them.
Uh, my brain hurts, Chili.
I know.
My brain hurts.
And the moral of the story isn't, never take risks, always keep the path. The moral of the story is beware of those who would take your dreams, take your heart against you. Beware of those who would take advantage of the things you're passionate about and use them against you. Beware of getting too lost in the fantasy, of getting too caught up in your own misery, in the fear of growing up, and in your own naivety. Each of them a different lesson. Not in don't trust strangers, but in be wary of yourself and those who would seek to take advantage of it.
Huh.
That's my
I would have just
interpretation.
I would have just said they're all in hell. This is purgatory.
The
and
looping purgatory and the girl in white being someone meant to save them from their purgatory is also another take.
like I think the girl in white is just the Virgil. She's a guide unto your purgatory, not necessarily a helping force, but she's like, yeah,
That is another
I'm here.
version I came up with in my teens, in which she is someone trapped in the purgatory as well, but she has more influence, and while the purgatory is meant to kind of just be a semblance of their original lives so they can live out their existence, demonic manifestations of their deaths kind of force them to repeat it anytime they wander out of those safe zones.
Okay. And how come the girl in white doesn't get a wolf?
Because she's already faced her wolf, I think, and that's why she's bloodied.
Weird. Well, Chili, you've shown me your most favorite game in the world.
I have. Well, my first horror game, and that's why it's very, very special to me.
And I did not understand a lick of it.
Nobody does. Like I said, it is a what you make of it. But the important thing is, do you understand me a little better and my weird writing? And did you like it?
Okay, let's answer those in orders. Do I understand you a bit more? Of course. I mean, like, anytime that I engage in a piece of media that a friend of mine feels very passionate about, I do it as an act of love. Will I understand it? Hell no. But will I give it a shot? Quit chewing on those insurance papers, you fat lord! Yes. Do I understand why you write the way you do? Yeah. Are you kidding me? Yeah.
It's gonna even make even more sense when you read Short and Shivery.
Yeah, it's this game has fucked with your brain. This is your like brain damage. This is the thing that gave you
This
brain
was
damage
baby's
long term.
first psychological damage. And then it was immediately followed by Amnesia the Dark Descent. Which, would love to have you on for a playthrough of that too, if you'd be down for that.
Oh, sure, sure.
Who doesn't love Amnesia, right?
Let's go find that machine that apparently is made for pigs.
Oh, I actually haven't
I was
played
wrong.
that one. I was talking about the first one.
I always hear like Amnesia, the machine of pigs or for pigs, is supposed to be like the worst one, but like
I've heard
Listen.
that it's good on its own, but it doesn't work as an Amnesia title. It really depends on who you talk to. I've heard such mixed things about it.
that's always the case.
Like, here, let's go
Always
to... I
mixed
have it in
here.
my library. Let's go look at the reviews right now.
Yeah, go look at them reviews.
Eh. One sec, I have to turn off... I have so much shit in my library that I have to turn off. Like, I have to turn on... Yeah, recent reviews are more positive, like 43, but like 6,624 is like mixed. It's got a 72 on Metacritic, which isn't fantastic. Basically,
I think it's because people are looking back at it from a place of love rather than a in the moment judgment.
I've heard that most of the game is good, and then a lot of people, what they usually have a problem with is the ending. Anyway, speaking of ending, we should finish up this episode,
Yeah.
and I will upload the lost 33 minutes of recording again as an unlisted video because the audio is really, really bad. I have hopefully... I'm going to see if my girlfriend can teach me how to set it up so I'm recording like all the audio channels separately, because that will make our lives easier, because then I can just adjust sound in post.
Chili, do you realize what this means?
We get to do Lollipop Chainsaw.
No.
Hmm?
You are now the proud owner of a piece of lost media.
Oh my god. I made my own lost media.
We DIY'd lost media. Yay!
It will be available unlisted and in the playlist, so everyone will have access to it.
Yay!
Thank you for joining me on this adventure, Stalky, and I am excited to join you on your channel eventually someday for Lollipop Chainsaw. You have to be in charge of planning that because it's your channel.
All right. See you later, guys. I love you.
Bye.